If I could go back and talk to my younger self, especially in my early 20s, I would tell her a lot of things. But mainly, I would tell her to stop rushing, stop comparing, and start focusing on what really matters. If you're in your 20s or even past them and still trying to figure out life, this video is for you. These aren't just tips, these are things that actually change the way that I see myself and the way that I live. Hi, my name is Evelyn, and I'm here to help you bring out the best version of you. That could be through beauty, self-love, self-concept, self-transformation. I got you covered. If you want to learn how to bring out the best version of yourself, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification button so you never miss a video. In this video, I want to share with you 7 things that I wish I would have learned in my early 20s that could have saved me a lot of pain, confusion, and wasted energy. So let's start with the first one, the one that sets the foundation for everything else. The first thing that I wish I learned earlier is that healing is not optional, it's necessary. So you need to work on yourself, heal those old wounds, those trauma, and those beliefs. Yeah, that is the first thing. The first thing you need to do. Like, this is so crucial because everything else I'm going to give you, those go into your traumas, your old beliefs, and your childhood of just what you were taught and what you were raised to believe, to do, and act and think. I looked at healing and just getting help with things that I've been through as like, well, that's part of me. That's who I am. That's how I'm probably going to be for the rest of my life. Like, I looked at it as it's not something that can be changed or I can have a different perspective or outlook of it. I just looked at, wow, like this happened to me. Kind of just really got into full victim mode, just gonna be completely honest. Like, I didn't look at myself as a survivor. I looked at myself as a victim, and I stood in that victim mentality, and has really played in a lot of my beliefs, how I seen the world at the time, and just how I seen myself, to where like, this is as best it's gonna get. This is as best as my life is ever gonna get. And your life can get so much better and so much greater if you actually do the work on yourself. You work on the internal things, the internal. The external, those are great as well, but the internal, like inside of how you think of yourself, think of others. How do you think of the world? How do you think of your life? How do you speak to yourself? How do you interact with other people? Are you a self-sabotaging person? Do you self-abandon yourself? Do you neglect yourself because you've been neglected? It really plays a big part. And I had like a little discussion with myself. I'm just like, wow, like one of the person I end up resenting the most in my life, because that person has done a lot of hurt, I end up becoming that person in myself, how I viewed myself, and in how I showed up in relationships. And I had to take a pause. I'm just like, wow, like, you know what this person has done to you and has done to themselves, and you're turning out to be exactly that same person. We have to fix this. We have to work on this. So I started really doing really deeper work into myself, especially this year, especially in this season. Do more shadow work, do more praying, do more journaling, do more speaking to myself and being more kinder to myself. Unhealed wounds, beliefs, trauma always finds a way to resurface. It can resurface in relationships. It can resurface at jobs. Even how you talk to yourself and your confidence, your self-esteem. How do you view your life? How do you view the world? Like, it can always come up, and it's gonna take time. It can take years. It really can take all your life. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not gonna say like it could take a couple of years. It could take this. No, this is for the rest of your life. You have to work on yourself, and there will be moments in your life where you're working on different little things. Maybe, you know, right now for me, it's really like my childhood trauma is what I'm focusing on so heavily this season. But maybe next year it may be like as with just like my relationships, it may be of just like with how I view myself and my body, or it can be like my trauma with my parents. It can just be whatever, right? I'm not looking at it towards like I have to get it all done within this season. I'm slowly peeling back the layers, peeling back to where I'm like, okay, this is what I need to work on. Let me work on that. And so definitely go journal, go to therapy, pray, like write down the things that has happened to you. Like, what are your traumas? Like, put stuff in a list, like your traumas, your beliefs, your wounds. How do you believe in yourself? Like, put things in category and really analyze, hey, do I still believe in these things? Am I still hurt from these things? Do these things still affect me of how I think? How do I move in my day-to-day life? How do I move in my relationships? How do I move in life, period, and just how I see the world? Really get into it, because healing, that is something we all have, but it's not something that we all take advantage of doing. And you know someone, probably your parents, your family, it could be someone at work, who just chooses to stick in that victim mentality and not work on themselves and not really transmute that trauma or transmute that wound or that belief. They just choose to be like, well, it's what it is. I am who I am. I can't change that. And I used to fall for that. I did. And I fell for that for so long in my life, to where I'm at a point and I'm like, no, like I have a way of rewriting my story, and I can choose to really let go and heal from this. I can choose to really embody a different version of myself. And that involves like working on yourself, figuring out who you are. I'm a true believer, like when you really start to do the inner work in yourself, things in life will align for you, because you will be that person who's able to obtain the things that you desire, to be able to obtain the things that are meant for you, because you are coming from a healed place, not a hurt place. Definitely work on yourself. This is very crucial, and this is an opportunity that everyone has, but not everyone chooses to do it. My second thing I will tell you is to love yourself wholeheartedly. I'm talking your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, every part of you. Loving yourself isn't just about self-care or even those cute affirmations. Those are great. Those are great. Continue doing those. But it's all about full acceptance, loving the best version of yourself, indifference, the more healed version of yourself, loving yourself wholeheartedly. I'm telling you, like this year, when you work on yourself and then you do the self-love, you love yourself wholeheartedly, game changer. Really love yourself, not love your partners, not love your neighbor first. I'm talking love yourself first. If you learn how to love yourself first, you will be able to give love back, and you will be able to operate in love, and love would be within you, because that's who you are. You are love. You operate it, you are it. I had to learn to love myself, and I'm still learning to really truly love myself wholeheartedly, even when I don't look the best, even when I'm not achieving, even when I feel like I've lost, or I feel like I am down, or I'm just not doing the best that I think that I can do. I have to learn how to talk to myself in positive and just within love, and give myself that light back in, because it's very easy to really hate yourself. But self-love, like I'm talking like real self-love, how you talk to yourself, how do you view yourself, how do you express how you feel about yourself. Like when you are in those moments, when you are down, you feel like you have no one. You feel like you're lost. You feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm just not happy where I'm at. How do you pour into yourself? Do you speak light or do you speak negative? I look at my picture on my phone when I see the young version of Evelyn, of me telling her, I love you. You're special, you are important, you are worthy. You are going to do great, amazing things. You will see it. Everything that you always wanted is there and is waiting for you, and you will have it. Like, speak life to yourself. Really love yourself, and this will take work, and this is not something back working on yourself. Any of these tips, these are not linear. These are not something you can quickly do. This take time. This takes your whole life getting it and getting to a space where you are really truly happy with yourself. You actually truly love yourself. It doesn't have to be with the full face of makeup, the wigs, all of that. Those are nice, external things to have and just add-ons. But how do you love yourself when you don't have the wig, when you don't have the makeup, when you're fully naked looking at your body? How do you speak to yourself? And I've really gotten to a point in my life, I'm speaking life into myself, not death. I'm speaking love, not hatred. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy. You just have to be you. So really learn to love yourself wholeheartedly. Your mind, your body, your spirits, your whole essence, your whole aura. You. Learn to love it. This will take you so far in life with yourself. With yourself. My third thing would be is to build a relationship with money. This is crucial, especially in your early years. I wish I learned that money is emotional. It literally reflects your relationship with yourself. I used to be the type of person thought that saving was going to make me rich because I feared losing money. I feared losing it. I even feared sometimes spending it on myself. I had no problem spending on other people. Very, very careless with that. Like I used to spend it on other people, my boyfriend at the time, my friends, my family, whoever, they would have my money, okay? But when it came to me, I'd be very just like, I would hold on it for dear life. I would hold on it for dear life. I remember when I first saved my $1,000, I was so proud of myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud. $1,000 saved in my bank account. I'm the richest person ever. And looking at that now, it's like, okay, that's cute. You save $1,000. Okay. What were you saving it for? Are you saving it to invest? Are you saving it for like an emergency fund? I just saved it for just to save it. That's all I did. And I spent it. Right after I saved that $1,000, I spent it. I spent it on friends, spent it on family, even spent it on food for myself. That would be the main thing that I would do, is spend food on myself. That was almost like a treat that I would give myself. Well, like, well, you save a whole bunch of money, or you've been working really hard at work. Let's go ahead and eat. And it came from my childhood, of course. It came from just how my mom and how my parents view money. It came from also just the people I would listen to, of how they were broke and they were this. And I was just like, no, like that's not gonna be me. I'm just gonna save, 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 save. Everyone's relationship with money is completely different. It all is within self. But just remember that money is energy and responsibility. It literally will come to you in the ways that you believe within yourself, of how you are operating. I am a firm believer on that. And also too, when you do have the money, how are you building it? What are you doing with that money? Are you looking at it as like a quick lottery ticket and you're just spending it like that? Are you looking at it like you're holding on to it like you would never get this amount of money ever again in your life? Are you looking at it from lack? Are you looking at it from abandonment? Are you looking at it from fear? Some people actually fear getting rich. And I used to be that type of person. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be, because I'm just like, oh, well, like I don't want the money to change me. And it's like, girl, like money doesn't change anyone. It literally just shows the person who they really are. Once you build a healthy relationship with money, as if just like, you know, budgeting is key. Invest, build your credit early, and do not co-sign for nobody. Don't put your name because your grandma helped raise you, so you want to put this under your name so she can have this car, or you put your name under the internet. Okay, and your parents don't pay you back, or they don't pay their internet. Yeah, like do not ruin your credit. If you did ruin it, you can build it back. It just takes time and takes strategy as well. But really make decisions from being a wise person instead of being a fearful person. So make sure you do not let money control you. You control it, okay? Because you operate from wisdom, not fear. Number 4 would be is to have and maintain healthy boundaries with yourself and also others. Boundaries protect your peace, period. If you do not have boundaries, you're going to be the type of person everyone walks over. You're going to be a doormat. People are going to put their muddy shoes on you. People are going to step on you. People are going to kick you. People are going to hurt you. Point blank period. I wish I learned earlier that saying no doesn't make me difficult. It makes me clear on what I will and will not accept. So whether it's friends, families, co-workers, whatever it is, make sure you have healthy boundaries in place for yourself and also for others, because this is going to make sure that if they cross the line, there's consequences. There are consequences of literally someone disrespecting your limits. Having boundaries aren't like having walls. No, they're like filters. They keep the wrong energy out and keep your self-respect in. Having boundaries makes you love yourself more, makes you have self-respect. Right? People will respect your limits. They will respect your boundaries. They will respect who you are. Number 5 would be is to take care of your body, not for looks, but for longevity. Body deserve love, not punishment. So really make sure you are prioritizing what you are putting in your body, how you are nurturing, how you are taking care of your body. This is literally your temple. I used to eat and work out for the wrong reasons, for comparison, for guilt, for insecurities, to be like other people. But I had to realize that, girl, your body is not your enemy. Your body is not your op. Your body is your home. This is your safe place. This is your safe haven. Really take care of it and really operate from love. So nourish your body with good food, water, movement, and rest. Not because you want to look like someone else. No, because you want to feel good in your own skin. Your body is your body forever. So make sure you are taking care of it. This is going to help with longevity of your life, of when you do get older, you feel good. I love looking at older women, people in general, and I just know that they have really started at a very young age, or just started in a period of their life where they're like, no, I love my body and I'm going to treat my body in a certain way. This is royalty for me. And that is such an inspiration for me. So I really want to tell you, like, make sure you are taking care of your body. This is the one body you have. Love it. Love it. Take care of it. Nurture it. And number 6 would be is to build skills. I'm talking emotional intelligence, social awareness, adaptability, critical thinking. You can use your 20s to build internal skills, not just achievements. Emotional intelligence can take you further in life. Learning how to manage your emotions, communicate clearly, and adapt when life changes is so crucial. And also too, learning how to critical think, learning how to think for yourself. I fear this generation is kind of losing that critical thinking. We all have to have this one sort of thinking, this one sort of belief. And if you don't believe in that, oh, you're like damn near crucified for it. And it's like, no, I'm able to think for myself. I'm able to really look into this deeper and not just fall for the narrative. In a world that changes so fast, as you can see from 2000 and like literally October of 2024 and how it is October 2025, it is a big difference of just how the state of the world is, right? And people who really thrive in different changes and different atmospheres, or just even, I would say, crisis, aren't the ones who know it all. People who are learning, are willing to learn, the people who are willing to grow, the people who are willing to adapt without losing themselves. That is very big. You do not need to lose yourself to adapt, to change, or to learn something new. You can still be you, but also pivot. Learn how to embrace new changes in life or in the world as well. And all of these skills, these are all internal soft skills that you can easily learn. You can learn through books. There are so many books on emotional intelligence, creative thinking, social awareness, adaptability. There's so many of them. And there's like so many other intangible skills that I can probably put in this video as well. Just build those skills through books. You can watch seminars, you can watch videos, you can talk to someone who specialize in those skills as well. And there's also movies. There's so many different ways to where you can build that will get you so far in life. Like number 7 would be is to stop taking bad advice. You have to protect your vision. A lot of advice for what people will tell you to do. It's all a suggestion. Don't listen to everyone because they'll tell you to be realistic. They'll tell you maybe your dreams are too big because they gave up on theirs. They'll tell you to literally maybe even follow their plan. A lot of people will give you crappy, bad advice because it can be on purpose and sometimes it can be. Some people just will give you advice from what they believe and what they know. So they only know what they know. But no, there are some people who give you crappy ass advice. There are friends who will literally detour you from your path of your vision, your goals, and what you are meant to do because maybe they don't have a vision. Maybe they don't know their purpose. You have this big goal, you have this big vision for yourself. And a lot of it can come from insecurity where they're just feeling like, you think you can do better than me? I've seen that. I've seen where not only myself, but also like my siblings have gotten crappy advice from my parents, from our family members. Some people will give you crappy advice because, you know, that's what they know. They may not be intended to hurt you, but it can hurt your future if you do not discern it. So that's where you have to critically think for yourself. That's where you have to really listen to your intuition and know who you are and know what you want for your life, to where you're like, okay, all right, like everybody's talking at me, let me within myself. All right, if I don't have a good relationship with myself, let me go to God. Let me go ahead and hear what he has to say to me. Your path is yours for a reason. So just because someone is giving you even great advice, it may be great advice for them because it worked out for them. It may not work out for you as well. So make sure you are discerning everything. Okay, discern everything. It will save you, okay? It will literally protect your vision, your life. If I can sum all of this up, your 20s are about building the foundation of who you are, not who others expect you to be. I do want to hear from you. Please comment one thing that you wish you learned sooner. Let's help each other grow. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification button so you never miss a video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.